So our customers have some problems. They meet a guide, and that's you. You're the Yoda and the Obi-Wan Kenobi in the story, right? And then you're going to give them a plan. Now, the plan can look like different things. For a nightclub, or right, whatever it's end up being, it could be, hey, go to our Facebook, see what events we have, and then come check us out, right? Like, or go to our Instagram page, or go to our fill in the blank. And so it's that sort of thing. But you want to give clear call to action. So you don't want it to be like, well, I don't know. I mean, just show up or something, right? Like, no one likes that. They want to know what to do. And I'll tell you, especially, it doesn't really matter what business you're in, but especially when you're dealing with people that are tired or looking forward to sort of an escape, they want an experience, they kind of want to step away from something. They want to know the steps of what's happening. They want clear communication. You show up, park in the front, walk around to the back, there's a door, knock twice, whatever, right? Like whatever you want to give them, right? But it's that sort of stuff. There's a speakeasy, and the only reason I mentioned there's a speakeasy down in Nashville, and that's sort of, it's like there's some very clear communication on how to get into this place, and you have to like drop your phone off as you're going in. It's really neat. But it was the steps were clearly defined. It's like step 1, go here. Step 2, walk down this creepy hallway. Like all these different things. But giving people clear, concise plan means that they can follow it no matter what. Whenever you just have like random steps or it's never really the same, then they can't have the same experience. The other thing that happens is that someone may have a really good experience and you implemented one plan, you throw a different plan at somebody else and they have a bad experience, and then it's like people have these mixed reviews. It's like, oh, they were great. It was okay, right? You give them 2 different plans. So find a plan that works, give them that plan, and then call them to action. And these clear call to actions are show up. If you're on a website, buy now. If you're posting something on social media, click here, right? Those are some very clear call to actions. We're kind of inundated with some of those things, and so if you can be a little more unique than that, then it gets a little more interesting, right? And so saying things instead of like, we have a great food experience, come here to be wowed on Friday nights. Well, what does that mean, right? You've sort of created some interest and some intrigue. I'm going to go check that out. I'm going to read more. I'm going to click through onto their website and get the information, whatever's going on. And what you give them some clear steps. Yeah, come in for dinner, or is it even more specific than that? Hey, we've got parking on the side and coming through the front door. I mean, I know that sounds wild. You're like, that seems crazy. People need that much instruction, but I promise you they do. I promise you that they do. And the more specific you are with people, we always talk about keep it 3 to 4 steps, right? You don't want to give them like this, hey, here's your 20 steps to come eat at our restaurant, right? They'll get lost at step 3 or 4. But giving them 3 or 4 steps. Hey, if you don't know what you're doing for dinner tonight, pull into our parking lot, come inside, and order this. That's a 3-step plan, right? And I know that sounds so crazy, but if you throw that up on a post, you just took all the guesswork out for somebody. Hey, honey, let's go over here and eat tonight. And it's like, it's just simple. And then they get, what do you want? Oh, we're going to get this. And you can test this because you can put different items out and see if they go up on that night that you post that, right? See if people are following. And if they are, then start thinking, what's the most expensive thing we sell? And start doing it with that, right? Or how do we do some upsells or whatever the case may be? Yeah. Yeah. So you've kind of got, to text a picture, approve an estimate, get your furniture back the way it should be, or get your furniture restored, right? Something simple like that. I mean, you could toss that on business cards, toss it on a brochure or a pamphlet, put it on Facebook posts, put it on your website, and then you've just laid it out so simple. And someone goes, oh, I can just, and I'll tell you, it's really kind of wild. I just signed up with a doctor, just direct healthcare. It's $50 a month. You get 2 visits or whatever. I don't know. I don't go to the doctor that often, but being a small business, healthcare is something that you got to figure out. And so that's what I'm doing. I got this doctor I pay $50 a month for, and he basically is on call. And the way I set it up with him is he said, oh, just text me. Text me, and then I'll send you back an approval link, and then you'll have an appointment, right? And so it's like, it was that, text me, I'll send you an approval link, you'll have an appointment. 3-step plan. And that was easy to follow. So I just saw the message, hey, doc, when can I get an appointment? How about Monday the 17th at 9:30? Sounds good. All right, here's your appointment confirmation link or whatever, right? All done over text within about 5 minutes at 10:30 at night, by the way. Really strange, but this guy, I guess, is dedicated. So it's that, just having a very, like, step-by-step, really easy.
Yep.
Oh,
You can go ahead.
Good, yeah.
Like if you got specials for holidays, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day.
Sure.
You got a loved one, bring in, hey, we got these specials, last minute ideas for your Valentine's Day or whatever. Those are kind of things you can post on social media.
Yeah, 100%. And again, just giving them that clear 3 to 4 step plan, right? And then giving them the clear call to actions. and again, I know it sounds so silly, but it's like park on the side, come in our front door. I know it sounds so goofy, but I can't tell you how many times I've walked into a restaurant and I'm like, there's definitely people over here, but are we supposed to go in? Like there's that, and that creates this weird experience where it's like, I feel awkward and it doesn't make me feel smart, but great marketing should make me feel smart. Like, all right, I've never been here before, but I feel like I have been because I know what to do. You know, you walk in with confidence.
During the shutdown, when we were shut down, we would do family meals. And so we would say, we would get them thinking about the family meal. You don't want to have time to cook tonight? Just drop by. You can pull to the side. We will come out. I forget exactly how it was, but anyway, it was like we did give those steps.
Yeah.
Because nobody knew how anybody was working the COVID thing.
Yep.
So we were very clear about pull up, text us, we'll come out. We can take your payment there. You don't even have to come in. And it worked.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, and I had the opposite experience. I had stopped to pick up some food, and I sat outside this restaurant while 7 other cars pulled up, got their food, and left. And I was like, what am I supposed to do to get my food? Like, it was never clear. And they just said, oh, yeah, just pull in. I talked to them on the phone. I finally got on the phone with somebody, and they're like, oh, we didn't know you were here. Well, how'd you know the other cars were here? Like, oh, we saw them pull up. And I'm like, this isn't a good plan, you know? Yeah, it wasn't. And it created, and I'll tell you, we didn't go back, right? Because it created that frustration. I'm a busy guy. Like, I run from work, I run home. I got 2 little kids. And it's like, once I get them in bed, I'm going back to work. It's nonstop. And so to sit in a drive-through or a driveway for, 20 minutes, it just was too much, So it ruined the experience for us with them. So it's just knowing clear steps, right?